Hi, North Idaho. You're listening to North Idaho Arts and Adventure. I'm your host, Gary Lirette. We are broadcast on KSPT 1400 AM in Sandpoint, Idaho, and 1450 in Bonners Ferry. And we are having a real beautiful day. Now, if you were going to do something with your day to make it even more beautiful, what would that be? Think about it. Would it be to listen to some music? Would you really enjoy going out taking a walk in the sunshine? Would it be to kiss your child? Would it be to listen or watch Shakespeare? Yes, that would be what it is. And joining me right now is Sarah Caruso from the Sandpoint Music Conservatory, who teaches Shakespeare. Hi, Sarah.
Hi, Gary. Thank you so much for having me.
And we are Maya? Jeremiah?
Maya.
And Maya. Oh, so I was right at least half the time, only on the wrong side. You guys are going to do a little Shakespeare for me. I'm going to step back and you take it away.
Very good. This is from Hamlet, which is what we're going to be focusing on for this semester. This is Act 3, Scene 1.
To be or not to be, that is the question. Whether it is nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of troubles and by opposing end them. To die, to sleep no more, and by sleep to say we end the heartache in the thousand natural shocks that flesh is heir to. 'Tis a consummation devoutly to be wished, to die, to sleep. To sleep perchance to dream. Ah, there's the rub, for in that sleep of death what dreams may come when we have shuffled off this mortal coil must give us pause. There's the respect that makes calamity of so long life. For who would bear the whips and scorns of time, the oppressor's wrong, the proud man's contumely, the pangs of despised love, the law's delay, the insolence of office, and the spurns the patient merit of the unworthy takes, when he himself might his quietest make with a bare bodkin? Who would these fardels bear, to grunt and sweat under a weary life, but that the dread of something after death? The undiscovered country from whose bourne no traveller returns puzzles the will, and makes us rather bear those ills we have than fly to others we know not of. Thus conscience does make cowards of us all, and thus the native hue of resolution is sicklied o'er with the pale cast of thought. An enterprise of great pith and moment with their regard, this current turns awry, and lose the name of action. Soft you now, the fair Ophelia, nymph in thy orisons be all my sins remembered.
Good my lord, how does your honor for this many a day?
I humbly thank you well.
My lord, I have remembrances of yours that I have longed long to redeliver. I pray you, now receive them.
No, not I. I never gave you aught.
My honored lord, you know right well you did, and with them words of so sweet breath composed, as made the things more rich, their perfume lost. Take these again, for to the noble mind rich gifts wax poor when givers prove unkind. There, my lord.
Are you honest?
My lord?
Are you fair?
What means your lordship?
That if you be honest and fair, your honesty should admit no discourse to your beauty.
Could beauty, my lord, have better commerce than honesty?
Aye, truly, for the power of beauty will sooner transform honesty from what it is to a bawd, than the force of honesty can translate beauty into its likeness. This was sometimes a paradox, but now the time gives it proof. I did love you once.
Indeed, my lord, you made me believe so.
You should not have believed me, for virtue cannot so inoculate our old stock, but we shall relish of it. I loved you not.
I was the more deceived.
Get thee to a nunnery. Why wouldst thou be a breeder of sinners? I am myself indifferent, honest, but yet I could accuse me of such things that were better my mother had not borne me. I am very proud, revengeful, ambitious, with more offences at my beck than I have thoughts to put them in, imagination to give them shape, or time to act them in. What should such fellows as I do crawling between earth and heaven? We are errant knaves, all. Believe none of us. Go thy way to a nunnery. Where's your father?
At home, my lord.
Let the doors be shut upon him, that he may play the fool but in his own house. Farewell.
Oh, help him, you sweet heavens!
If thou dost, Mary, I'll give thee this plague for thy dowry. Be thou as chaste as ice, as pure as snow. Thou shalt not escape calumny. Get thee to a nunnery. Go. Farewell, or if thou wilt need to marry, marry a fool! For wise men know well enough what monsters you make of them. To a nunnery go, and quickly too. Farewell.
Oh, heavenly powers, restore him.
I have heard of your paintings too, well enough. God hath given you one face, and you make yourselves another. You jig, you amble, and you lisp. You nickname God's creatures, and you make your wantonness your ignorance. Go to. I'll no more on it. It hath made me mad. I say we will have no more marriages. Those that are married already, all but one, shall live. The rest shall keep as they are. To a nunnery. Go.
Oh, what noble mind is here o'erthrown! The courtiers, soldiers, scholars, eye, tongue, sword, the expectancy and rose of the fair estate, glass of fashion and mould of form, the observed of all observers, quite down. And I, of ladies most dejected and wretched, that sucked the honey of his music vows, now see that noble and most sovereign reason, like sweet bells jingled out of tune and harsh, that unmatched form and feature of blown youth blasted with ecstasy. Oh, woe is me, to have seen what I have seen, see what I see.
Bravo.
Very nice.
Very nice. See, you thought today was just going to be a normal day, and now you are enriched. Now, we've had a little bit of very cool stuff happen with Shakespeare this last summer season. We had the complete works of William Shakespeare unabridged.
Fabulous.
Oh, it was
Fabulous.
so funny. Although I have to tell you that the nunnery outfit that he wore was a little funny. And then you guys did July 2nd, was it?
June 2nd.
June 2nd. Did a wonderful performance out there at the Eureka Center, which is Evans Brothers Coffee Quad. Let me ask you today, why did you choose... Wait, hold on, I digress. Happy birthday, Sarah Caruso.
Thank you.
It's your birthday, isn't it?
Thank you. Yes, it is. And I'd like to give a shout out to my twin brother, David. Happy birthday.
Very
Love
awesome.
you.
So why Hamlet?
Well, Hamlet is considered to be one of the best plays ever written, and also one of the greatest literary works of all times. And my classes have been very organic, and meaning I have been inspired by the students and kind of letting them take me on this journey with them, so to speak. And Maya and Jeremiah did this piece last semester. This is my third semester with them. So last semester they did this piece, and I was truly inspired, and so therefore that is what I'm focusing on for this semester is Hamlet. And of course we'll still be going over all the other works and histories and things like that. So we're very excited to do that this semester.
So that brings up the next question then. Why Hamlet? So why Shakespeare?
Shakespeare, of course, is the antithesis, I guess, of every play that is ever written, and basically all of our modern works are based off of Shakespeare's works. And
I have to tell you something. The first time I saw the kids perform over on June 2nd, and by the way, if you go to my Facebook page, there is many pictures of them from that performance. I was astonished.
Thank you.
We're all in the audience, and I actually heard somebody say, "Oh my God, they're from Sandpoint," and you know how proud we were in the audience. We're like, "This is so cool. You guys were great." I mean,
Thank
it wasn't
you.
that you were just a little good. You were really good. It was fun to watch you, and there were some performers who were 8 and 9 years old.
Yes,
It
we
was
do.
crazy.
Yes, Jolie. She's our.
Oh, yeah.
She was 9 last year. She's a very fun student to have, and she's a great character. And I'm looking forward to having her again in my class this year as well. So, the students have been great. In fact, the community has been so supportive of this program, and we're always looking for underwriters. FYI, anybody? We're a nonprofit organization. We want to give these kids the cultural opportunities to kind of be exposed to Shakespeare and theater and things like that. So we need costumes, and this is a traveling group, so we're always looking for underwriters. But you could. How much time do we have, Gary?
A couple of minutes.
A couple of minutes. I'm starting a new program. I want to shift from Shakespeare real quick, and I'm starting a new musical theater program at the Music Conservatory as well. And musical theater is such a passion of mine, and it is definitely where I have drawn a lot of my inspiration throughout my life from. So I had a great time doing Music Man this summer. I'm also doing vocal lessons. Private vocal lessons as well through the Music Conservatory. So the Shakespeare classes are Thursdays from 5:30 to 7. I still have a few more openings, not many. And then the musical theater classes are Wednesdays from 5 to 6:30. I'm sorry, 5:30 to 7. I think I got that mixed up. Thursdays it's 5 to 6:30. And Wednesdays it's 5:30 to 7, and for the musical theater. And we have Chris Farrar, who is our accompanist, is going to be accompanying us throughout the semester as well. So please give us a call. We're at the Music Conservatory of Sandpoint, 265-4444, or you can also find us at sandpointconservatory.org.
Yeah, in fact, I'm on the website right now, and when Karen Wiedemeyer got started, that was my contribution. I did their website for them.
Oh, very good.
And of course, we've had them on the well, and I don't do it anymore, but it's still the same as when I set it up. So, it's really grown now, and if you guys don't know where it is, it's on the corner of 2nd and Main. You really can't miss it. So go to sandpointconservatory.org to find out more information. You can download a lot of stuff there that like the applications and so on. And what did you have left?
We actually have just moved upstairs, so our space is about twice as big now,
Awesome.
and we're also looking for pianos that we can move easily that should weigh no more than a bag of popcorn, really, per
Yeah,
Karen.
it takes on a whole new meaning when somebody says, "Hand me that piano." Well, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having us, Gary.
Good job, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll be back in just a moment.